So I will check that's rendering correctly
Never
in a few
lucky.
minutes. Who's never lucky?
I
Uh,
think One Star Peeps wanted, so like, I think it was captains to get get 70 or 75.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. So we've got no recorded game this week because, as we said, we were out at MCM at the weekend and just didn't have time. We're going to go through the results now for where we currently sit. Once I find the right window, and at some point, Brett's going to have to decide which game we're going to play. So we're going to start off with the
Yeah.
fourth cut. So just get the right one on the screen. Is that legible? Is that readable?
I was just doing something else. Give me a second. A little bit closer because the font's a little bit thin.
There we go.
There we go.
So this week there is an apology from me for not playing my game against Kaluchki. Between family stuff going on, I completely forgot. I will be playing that hopefully today or tomorrow, realistically tomorrow at this point, against Kaluchki. Then otherwise, Coast to Coast will play the winners of us. And then Sentinelers have knocked out SCS Steelers because they dropped. And Sentinelers will play Hamburg Lanterns 3 then in the top 4 for the fourth cut. Jump on to the third cut here. KFTPG Overgs, we're playing So Salty. Both So Salty built boots, which previously were called Rocket Boots in previous events. So that's actually quite a good win for So Salty. KFPT Overgs went through with the drop. Last minute is the best minute, got knocked out by Not Much to Protect, 2-1. And Not Much to Protect will have the bye this week. And I need to work out why that's not rendering straight across, but we'll worry about that one later. KFPT Generosity went through with the drop, and so did Zionist Crew. So Zionist Crew will be paying KFPT Generosity. And Guilds Not Chosen will get straight through to the third round as well.
So we might have, if KFPT Generosity and Aubergines do well, we might have a Portugal versus Portugal final.
That would be good to see.
We can also have a UK versus UK final.
Dun dun dun. So, what we have here is Key Froggery are playing If It Ain't Broke. The Key Froggery beat the drop. And If It Ain't Broke beat Pancha Beacher, which is our previous champions. Beginner Switch beat Can't Touch This last week, and they had the bye this week, so they'll be going straight through.
I know you said all games have been played according to the fifth system, but at the bottom of cut 2, Hamburg Lanterns 2 haven't. Oh, they got a drop, but it hasn't been processed.
Yeah, I know why. I can fix that in a minute.
Okay.
It's because I knocked out the Key Frogs, and I need to switch the teams around on the list.
Oh.
Doom the Wandering Forgers will be playing the Broken Algorithm. Doom the Wandering Forgers beat the Commonwealth Selima, and the Broken Algorithm beat Miserable Nonsense. And then Rip beat the drop, and Hamburg Lanterns 2 beat the drop, so they'll be playing each other in the top 8. And I will fix that to render correctly shortly. So then we move on to what everyone wants to see. The top cut.
I'm just taking a look now.
So, Tubular Time Hogs were knocked out by KFPT Amberium. Well done to KFPT Amberium here. They'll be playing Miguel's Mavericks. Miguel's Mavericks knocked out New York City, and I was very sad to see this. But hey, that happens. They're finalists from the last event. Great team, great players. Lickle lost to Madrid Archons. Now, this is a big deal. Lickle are one of the best teams we have on here. And Madrid Archons are a good team, don't take me wrong.
They have made it into at least the top 8 and top 4 in every event that they've played in Lickle.
I think they have. Do I have it all listed here? I've got KOTE 7. I don't have the KOTE 8 result in for some reason, but yes, they made the. They did make it to the top cut. I'm fairly sure. Not finished with your mummy. Beat ABR Bullet Bills. It's the last ABR team in the event. So Madrid Archons versus Not Finished with Your Mammut was coming through. That's a nice European round. Then we have Team Kutsina beat Better Call KOTE. So Brazil.
Again, of age, looks like Better Call KOTE one of the top teams in their group. They came top of their group, didn't they? So yeah,
they did, yeah. Because they. There you go, 7 match wins. So that's better. So Totshin and JT Atkins are kind of freewheeler incisive aardvark, or otherwise the team with a really long name that I don't like because it's too long.
This is Lance's first event, but they've proven themselves quite strong, and this just shows that One Star Peeps and the team are here to do a lot of work because Lance did not pull any punches during their group games because
Not at all.
they won their group.
I mean, let's have a quick look at what happened here. I mean, they beat, they lost to Cardiff Satu, but I think they beat everybody else. So then move on to Clogging's Richter's Pilots, knocked out by Hamburg Atlanticans 1. Everyone knows Hamburg Atlanticans at this point.
If I had been recording any games, that would have been the one I went to record because Clogging Richter's Pirate, very strong team, made up of very strong players from all over the world. And then you've got Hamburg Atlanticans 1, a very, very strong team, very well known. That would have been a hell of a game to play.
Yeah, and then Seeking Needles versus Con Officer Empat. Seeking Needles knocking through, and I think that's all of the East Asian teams now knocked out. And we are down to 2 American teams left in the event.
Yeah, and 1 South American team.
Oh, 1 South American team, that's a fair point. 2 North American, 1 South American. So, who are you going to record this week is the question.
I want to record Team Coxina because I haven't recorded them yet, but I'm also very tired.
I mean, you got 2 European pairings here, man.
Yeah, that Team Coxina is kind of what I want to follow, just because I want to get this in before one of them gets knocked out. But at the same time, I might go with not finishing with Mook and Madrid Archons, and then record next week whoever wins between Jay Atkins and Coxina taking on whoever wins out of Seeking Noodles and Hamburg Atlanticans.
That would make sense. That definitely makes sense. So we can see what there's there. So
it means that the KFPT don't get any love, but hopefully they're going to get through the finals, and they can have some love there.
So this brings us to the end of the show this week. We appreciate it's been a short show, but Brett and I are knackered. Next week we'll be back with our usual featured game, a few other bits and pieces. So thanks everyone for watching this week. We will be giving prizes away on the quiz next week, and I'll be posting the prizes from the quiz 2 weeks ago, probably tomorrow. Please don't let me forget, Brett.
I'll try.
And we'll go from there. So thanks everyone. Have a great week, and we'll see you later.
One that people saying their only loss was to Miguel's Mavericks, who made it there. So that if Miguel's Mavericks make it to the finals against Jay Atkins, that could be really interesting as a revenge match for Mr. Peeps.
Definitely. So, night everyone. Have a great week.
Have a great week. I'll see those of you. Yep. I'll see those of you who are watching the Storybook Bro stream on the weekend. If not, good luck in your games.